Hello everyone, we are Group 8. First, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Mark Anthony Siray, the group's first reporter. To begin, allow me to briefly define BPO, often known as Business Process Outsourcing. So, what is BPO? Business Process Outsourcing is the act of hiring an outside company to perform services that your business needs to operate. Essentially, your company would hire a third-party organization like RDI Connect to fulfill essential but non-primary business functions. So business process outsourcing describes the practice of businesses outsourcing business processes to a different firm, which means that the main objective is to reduce expenses, free up time, and concentrate on important business operations. In other words, you are outsourcing non-core business operations for your company to a third party. So, BPO has 5 W's. And so, the universe of outsourcing keeps running on these 5 W's. They are who, why, what, when, and where to outsource. Now, let's move on to the first W of BPO, which is why outsource. So, outsourcing lowers companies' operational cost, improve performance, grow sales, and clear the schedule of employees so that they can focus on core activities of the company. So why do businesses outsource? Outsourcing in business is a truly complex question. Why do companies outsource exactly? There's truly not a single reason, but several, and it depends on company's context and actual needs. So, let us remember that outsourcing is when a company hires external help, but the reason may and will vary. So, some of the most common motives, however, are the following ones. So, first is to reduce uncontrolled cost of operation. So, this is usually the main reason. Second, improve the company's focus. Third, liberate inner resources for new purposes. Fourth, increase efficiency for some time-consuming functions that a company may lack resources for. Fifth, use external resources as much as possible. And lastly, sharing risk with a partner firm. And here, I'd want to elaborate on a few reasons why companies outsource. And it includes, first, flexibility, second, growth, third, innovation, and lastly, access to talent, skills, and new markets. So, the most tangible benefits of outsourcing is that additional infrastructural and resource costs can be avoided. For many years, outsourcing has been chiefly known as a tool to cut costs. So, as I said earlier, the main objective of outsourcing is to reduce expenses, free up time, and concentrate on important business operations. So, now, let's proceed to the other types of W's in business process outsourcing, and that would be discussed by my colleagues.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mar Junior Sisbreño. At this point, I will be discussing 2 topics, which are first, who to outsource, and second, we have what to outsource. So this is only a continuation of Mr. Siray's discussion. Okay, so who to outsource? The first stage is to select who you are going to outsource work to. There are several freelancers who have specific niches such as graphic design, bookkeeping, and web design. These freelancers may work on their own or in a team. The benefit of the latter scenario is that a team has increased capacity to meet your needs. Develop a list of your top 10 candidates and thoroughly research them. Here are several processes that may assist you or may assist when you do your research. So first, we have review their websites. Through this process, get to know and understand how much experience the outsourcer has in their field, the quality of the services that they offer, and how responsive they are to customers. The reputation of any outsourcer, be they an individual or a company, can give a good idea of what your experience with the entity will be. Second, we have find a specialty in your industry. When reviewing a provider's website, look for certifications. If an industry body has awarded them a certification, they are undoubtedly good at what they do. Try to choose a provider who is in the same area that you are, as this will make face-to-face meetings easier. Third, we have check their work samples and contact their references. Ask for references before any agreement is finalized, because this will tell you much about the quality of service, how timely deliveries are, and the nature of customer support services. By contacting the clients of your outsourcing partner, you can find out more about their abilities. So now let's proceed to my second topic, which is what to outsource. So business is founded on a set of expertise, skills that are responsible for making the business money. There are also certain necessary functions that do not contribute to the bottom line and that cost the business money. However, these are essential to the smooth operation of the company. Thus, when choosing what to outsource, do an inventory of these functions. See how much these cost, and if you will be able to reduce costs by outsourcing them. Outsourcing functions such as graphic design, marketing and social media, human resource, logistics, IT, legal outsourcing, services, and etc. reduce any risk associated with this task, as the responsibilities are transferred to the outsourcing company.
Hello everyone, I am Emaylyn Solis and I am going to report the continuation of Mrs. Sisbreño's report. So, the 4 W's of BPO is when to outsource. Any business which feels that it can reduce its infrastructure costs through strategic outsourcing should do it. To survive in financial crisis, cutting operational costs can minimize damage to your organization. However, a survey conducted by Outsourcing Revolution discovered that the main reason for outsourcing has gone beyond only cost savings. Over 90% of firms surveyed claim that outsourcing is vital to their growth strategies. So in 2016, a survey conducted by CGS found that the top aims for outsourcing include better efficiency, additional current or effective IT, the capacity to focus on core capabilities, and increasing customer satisfaction. The right time to outsource would be when you want your personnel to concentrate on your core competencies, while your resources focus more on business critical functions. Other functions which are not critical can be done by your outsourcing provider. If you want to get access to expert services, then again, it is the right time to outsource. If you want your services to be completed on time in a faster, cheaper, and better manner, then again, it is the right time to outsource. If you do not want to invest in a software, technology, manpower, and resources, then you must consider outsourcing. Finally, if you want your organization to gain a competitive edge, then you must outsource. The last W's of BPO is where to outsource. Without a doubt, India and China have the largest pool of technical skills in the world. While we all know about the huge role China and India play in the outsourcing equation, they are not alone. Cities in Argentina, Brazil, Egypt, the Philippines, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam are fast catching up with India and China in the outsourcing field. Every distant country poses potential problems of its own: functional control, English accent differences, and inadequate infrastructure. Saving money can have a huge cost. There are many countries that you can outsource to, but the best country to outsource to would be India. India is the world's outsourcing hub and the most preferred outsourcing location in the world. India is the most ideal place to outsource to because India offers many advantages. Outsource to India and benefit from cost-effective services, skilled resources, specialized services, and timely deliveries. Several global organizations have set up offices in India to tap the benefits that India offers. India is by far the best location to outsource. This is due to the fact that English will never be a language barrier. India is the world's second largest English-speaking nation, making it easy for Western countries to communicate with Indian professionals.
So the next topic that I am going to discuss is all about how to outsource. So choosing the correct partners to outsource requires an understanding of several aspects such as the demand that the outsourcing will meet, how the partners go about performing those tasks, and also deciding if those policies and procedures are in harmony with the corporate culture in the company. So in outsourcing, we need to decide which task to outsource. So determine which task can be outsourced that would save the company money. Also consider outsourcing those tasks which involve specialized skill set or equipment. The tasks you should outsource are those that require specialized equipment or skill sets that your company or your employees do not have. Second, don't outsource fundamental businesses process. So outsource tasks that can be done well by someone outside of your organization. And then lastly, outsource small tasks first. So start with a fairly small task for your outsourcing partner. This will let you see the quality of their work without taking on too much risk. So let's proceed to the benefits of outsourcing. So outsourcing has a lot of benefits or advantages. So one of that is cost advantages. So the most obvious and visible benefit relates to the cost saving that outsourcing brings about. So you can get your job done at a lower cost and at a better quality as well. So due to difference in wages between Western countries and Asia, the same kind of work that is done over there can be done in India at a fraction of the costs. So outsourcing can save companies money. Another benefit of outsourcing is increased efficiency. So when you outsource, your business needs to an outsourcing partners like Flatword Solutions and so on and so forth. So they bring years of experience in the business practices and expertise in delivering complex outsourcing projects. So thus, they can do job better with their knowledge and understanding of the domain. So this leads to an increase in productivity and efficiency in the process, thereby contributing to the bottom line of your company.
Hello everyone, I'm Ronamae A, Sombilon, the reporter to the continuation of Miss Ailyn Tepacia's report, which is benefits of outsourcing. So number 3, focus on core areas. Outsourcing your business processes would free your energies and enable you to focus on building your brand, invest in research and development, and move on to providing higher value added services. Another benefit of outsourcing is that it allows you to focus on the most important functions of your business. In periods of rapid growth, the back-end operations of a business expand and require a high expenditure of resources to performing secondary activities. You have this money to provide quality front-end services. Outsourcing frees up more of your resources so that you can use them where it counts. So number 4, save on infrastructure and technology. Outsourcing eliminates the need for investment in infrastructure as the outsourcing partner takes the responsibility of the business processes and hence develop infrastructure for the same. Outsourcing your technology needs can help you save in infrastructure costs. When you outsource your technology needs, you can avoid the need to invest in expensive hardware and software. Additionally, you can avoid the need to hire additional staff to support the in-house technology infrastructure. So number 5, access to skilled resources. You no longer need to invest in recruiting and training expensive resources for your business. Providers like Flatword Solutions take care of the resourcing needs with their highly skilled resource. The resources employed by Flatword Solutions are well educated in the respective business areas and are experienced in handling the business needs of companies that want to outsource. Further, Flatword Solutions employs world-class business protections perfected over the years by catering to customers around the globe. Get access to the expertise and capabilities of Flatword Solutions. So number 6, time zone advantage. Apart from the cost advantage, the other much-touted benefit has to do with the time zone differential between your country and the location you are outsourcing to. Get your job done while you are closed for the day and wake up to your service being delivered the next morning. This unique advantage gives you to the benefit of round-the-clock business operations. So the last benefits of outsourcing, faster and better services. Make your service offerings better high-quality deliverables and decrease the lead time it takes for your product to reach the marketplace. Thus, you could be faster in getting your ideas converted into products and better at delivering the value-added proposition. That's all. Thank you.
The important thing about outsourcing or global sourcing is that it becomes a very powerful tool to leverage talent, improve productivity, and reduce work cycles.